Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wow Kids, a preschool and a daycare. And I am Aparna Bedi Tiwari. Today I am going to talk about fine motor and gross motor skills. The development of fine motor and gross motor skills is very important in a child's life, right from the beginning of an infant till the age of adolescence. Development of fine motor skills is divided in three stages: gross motor skills, fine motor skills, and dexterity or precision. So let's discuss development of fine motor skills. Fine motor skills are small movements such as picking up small objects and holding a spoon that use the small muscles of fingers, toes, wrist, lips and tongue. Gross motor skills are bigger movements such as rolling over and sitting that use the large muscle in the arms, legs, torso, and feet. Examples of gross motor activities include the physical activities that involve the large muscles of our body, the muscles of the legs, arms, neck, and the other large muscles. We use muscles of our legs to play football, to play the kicking ball, and run, throw the ball, catch the ball, etc. We should encourage the kids to play in the ground. Fine motor skills development is very vital for the development of the child. Various activities like using the beads, separating the different color beads, making shapes, making some art and craft activities, sticking the stickers, using the crayons, and doing the coloring pages. These all activities are very important for the development of the child. The child should learn to grip the pencil, and the way of gripping the pencil is very important. Hammering the T's is one of the very important fine motor development activity. These activities help in the development of the brain and improve the concentration of the child. The child's memory is also developed. Some gross motor activities are holding up head, crawling, jumping, sitting, walking, skipping. And the fine motor activities are tying the shoelaces, cutting paper with the scissor, stack blocks, coloring, and writing. There is a term called dexterity. By this term, we mean kids and fine motor skills go hand in hand. Precision in grasp, manipulation, and release of small objects makes the difference between fumbling with zipper and buttons and efficiently grading movement in very small dexterity patterns like threading a string through a needle. Of course, kids friendly needle should be used. Gross motor activities include to run well, kick a ball, walk on tiptoes, jump on the floor using both the feet, hop on one foot, ride a bicycle, throw and catch a ball, gallops, can jump forward multiple times, walk up and down the stairs. Fine motor skills. In this, the child begins to cut with scissors, begins to approximate in regular grip for writing, and can also string the large beads. Can draw or paint by making dots, lines, and circles, can build a tower with 9 small blocks, can copy circle and cross shapes, can use clay or dough materials to roll, flatten, and shape balls, can use scissors, can copy a cross or square, can print some uppercase letters. We must know that there are three broad stages of development: early childhood, middle childhood, and adolescence. Child development experts have created lots of different charts and checklists that can help you keep track of child development across several key domains. These are physical development, cognitive development means thinking skills, language development, and social emotional development. What are the development milestones? Milestones are the things a child can do by a certain age. Most children develop skills and abilities in roughly the same order, but the time frames involved aren't exact. They vary from child to child, just as hair and eye color do. Milestones at a glance. Every child grows and develops at an individual pace. Here's a quick look at some common milestones for each age period. So let's look at it. Birth to 18 months. During this period of profound growth and development, babies grow and change rapidly. Here, the doctors recommend that you speak to your baby a lot during this phase because hearing your voice will help your baby develop communication skills. Very important is short periods of tummy time to help strengthen your baby's neck and back muscles, but make sure baby is awake and you are close by for this playtime. It is also very important to respond right away when your baby cries. Picking up and comforting a crying baby builds strong bond between the two of you. So make sure you respond right away. 18 months to 2 years. During the toddler years, children continue to need lots of sleep, good nutrition, and close, loving relationships with parents and caregivers. You must create predictable routines and rituals to keep your child feeling secure and grounded. It helps in the emotional development of your child. Toddler proof your home and yard so kids can explore safely. Use gentle discipline to guide and teach children. Remember, avoid hitting, which can cause long term physical and emotional harm. Be cool and caring. You must sing, talk, and read to your toddler to boost their vocabularies. Watch your child for cues about the warmth and reliability of all caregivers. Take good care of yourself physically and emotionally because your child needs you to be healthy. Stay healthy. 3 to 5 years old. During these preschool years, children grow more and more independent and capable. Their natural curiosity is likely to be stimulated because their world is expanding new friends, new experience, new environment like daycare or kindergarten. Keep reading to your child daily. Show them how to do simple chores at home. Be clear and consistent with your expectations, explaining what behaviors you want from your child. You must speak to your child in age appropriate language. Help your child problem solve when emotions are running high. Supervise your child in outdoor play spaces, especially around water and play equipment. Allow your child to have choices about how to interact with family members and strangers. Tell them to stay away from strangers. School age development. During the school years, children gain independence and competence quickly. Friends become more important and influential. A child's self confidence will be affected by the academic and social challenges presented in the school environment. As the kids mature, the parenting challenge is to find a balance between keeping them safe, enforcing rules, maintaining family connections, allowing them to make some decisions, and encouraging them to accept increasing responsibility. Despite their rapid growth and development, they still need parents and caregivers to set limits and encourage healthy habits. Here are some things you can do to ensure that your child continues to be healthy. Make sure they get enough sleep. Provide opportunities for regular exercise and individual or team sports. Create quiet, positive spaces for reading and studying at home. Limit screen time and monitor online activities carefully. Build and maintain positive family traditions. Talk to your children about consent and setting boundaries with their bodies. The milestones for a child. At 3 months, the child can hold the neck. At 5 months, child can roll over. At 6 months, the child can sit with own support. At 8 months, can sit without support. At 9 months, standing, holding on with support. At 12 months, creeps well, stand without support. At 15 months, walk alone, creeps upstairs. At 18 months, runs. At 2 years, walk up and down the stairs. At 3 years, can ride a tricycle. And at 4 years, hops on one foot, alternate feet going downstairs. So, these are the various milestones a child can achieve at the certain age. These milestones varies from child to child. So parents, there is no need to panic. Each child has his or her own special abilities. So there is no need to panic and let the child take his time and develop the skills. Enjoy the childhood of your child and don't worry a lot. So, parents, you must be careful and you should change the direction of your baby in their crib every day. This helps to prevent flat spots on their head as baby's gaze will be pointed in different directions. While putting in the crib, you should point baby's head in one direction on odd days and the other direction on the even days. So be careful. And thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye. I'll see you again. Bye.